didn't realize good would go in. Okay.
I had to put the gold back.
Yeah, there was stuff.
Cool. Anything else?
I like it. That's gonna be funny. We're good.
You're like bumping into me. Get in your lane. You're supposed to be a race car driver
too.
You're watching
Welcome everybody to an ABBA caving. I'm joined here with
Conedodger.
Hey Conedodger. Welcome. If you're not familiar, ABBA caving is a game that Beef made. That's the whole rules. These are some beds. They're sponsored by our good friend at Good Night Sleeps, the best sleep one can get on the Mindcrack server and keep your bed.
I've never slept better than in a Good Night Sleeps bed.
That's what I hear. No back pain here. Be sure to right-click it and set your spawn. So we're going to put 30 minutes on the clock that I hope you have because I don't have a clock.
I'll do that.
Okay, good. And we're going to go mining together, and we're going to talk about your time as a person on this planet.
Oh, no. We need a lot more than 30 minutes.
Are you ready?
Like less than a minute per year.
Oh, no. Well, the early
ready.
years you probably don't remember, right? You were just a sack of meat.
Right, yeah.
You
That's
weren't
me,
dodging
sack
any
of meat
cones.
Conedodger.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right.
Timer started. Your timer has started.
Okay, good. I did that. So, hi.
Hi. Hi. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
No, it's great to see you. This is a precarious cave to get down into.
Why is there a P? Good, there's a P.
Oh,
There's a natural P down here.
Oh,
what does it
Armo
mean?
Here.
That's a big P.
He's a big guy. Oh, there's creepers already. So,
Oh, cave spiders.
cave
Spiders.
No. Oh no.
Oh, so many cave spiders.
That's an awful thing. An awful thing. This is already awful. Everything is awful. Okay, I don't have any blocks. I'm trying to get up here to help you.
Yeah, I only got 5 scaffolding on me, so not doing so great there.
Okay, well, you killed all the spiders, so you did a great job.
I did. Thank you.
I mean, this could be good, right? Like, if there's a thing, then there's things to get, right?
Right.
So I have to ask you questions. That's what an interview is like. So I've known you for a lot of years, and so this is kind of hard for me. I don't know how you did it with me because you already know so much about me, but you were an artist, right?
Well, yeah, I wanted to be an artist. I was in school to be an artist. To be fair, I was in school to be an engineer.
Oh, really? Where'd you go to school?
So I went to the University of North Florida. Doxed. And this is a subject that I like to bring up a lot because I have a lot of strong feelings about our generation or my generation and the push to higher education.
There really is there not that still? I feel like I remember growing up and everyone is always just like, you got to go to college. If you don't go to college, you'll never be anything.
Right. Yes.
Have we moved past that as a society?
I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that the thing people always talked about was like, well, you'll make a lot of money doing this.
Right.
And
yeah, I remember like
when
you got to be a doctor.
When you're talking to a 12-year-old, they're like, oh, well, yeah, I'll do that because I'll make lots of money. Without, thinking, I wonder if this person has any of the qualifications to be this kind of person.
Right.
So I got pushed into being an engineer because I really liked cars and I really wanted to design cars, even though I was awful at math. Very bad.
That is one of the things you need as an engineer.
Yeah. And I was really bad at giving up too. I think that's a lifelong problem for me. Even when faced with failure, I'm just like, nope, I'm not giving up. So I put like 5 years into trying to be a mechanical engineer, and I took Calculus 1 3 times.
Oh no.
So it did not go well. It did not go well.
Okay.
And eventually I was like, you know what? I'm getting old. Like, I started to feel old on campus, and that was not pleasant.
I'm gonna die here on campus.
Right. I was like, oh my God, people see me as like a professor. Like, people are starting to this is not good. And I realized that oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Just double
okay.
checking that you're not doing some caving.
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's Kev.
Just I'm just going over my failures.
Oh,
So
we're ABBA.
in like high school, I was in digital design, which was the graphics arts class.
Okay.
And I grew up in a pretty poor area. All we had was I think it was a Windows XP. No, sorry, a Windows 2000 computer. I fell down. And what was it? Digital Photo Professional or something like that? They
Okay.
did not have Photoshop.
Right.
They did not own a copy of Photoshop. And by the end of my high school years, I ended up basically teaching the digital design class because I brought Photoshop to the class and pirated it into a computer and convinced the IT department to like get me an iMac. Oh, I just wasted points.
How did you waste points?
I broke some iron.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's fine. So yeah, that was
That's
like
impressive.
that was always in me. Like, I always knew I wanted to do graphic arts and stuff like that because it was something that I felt like I was good at.
So
Fast forward to college. By the time I got to doing that degree, I was so burnt out on college that I just couldn't follow through with it.
I see.
So that's as far as my artistic life went.
So you said you were the push to an engineer was because you were so into cars, and that's
Right.
obviously something that you're still into. How did that start?
Oh, that's the tale as old as time. Like, my dad was always very into cars. I always hung out with him, and I was that pestery kid that anytime he was working on something, I needed to be right under toe. Like, I had to be there.
Gotcha.
And I didn't just want to like watch, I always wanted to be part of it too. And I don't have like hard feelings about it, but I do wish my parents had maybe realized, hey, this kid's like obsessed with this stuff. Maybe he should do something related to that with his life.
Right.
Instead of hey, go to
well,
college.
I mean, maybe that was the push for engineering, right? Like, I think our parents always want us to out succeed them in a way, like
especially when your parents have like a rough,
right?
Time. Like, they're not wealthy people. They will work till the day they die. Like, they're that kind of people,
right?
And you don't want that for your kids. I get it.
I feel like I've always felt like each generation of someone's family goes back and forth. Like, if you grew up poor, you don't want that for your kids, and so then you try to give them everything, and then they get spoiled, and so their next generation is the opposite of that. I feel like it goes back and forth. Like, you always want something better or different than what you had because you think that it could be better or something. So I don't know.
I don't know. I really appreciate my parents in that way, in that they did not. Like, they had not, but they still managed to not be the kind of people that were just like, well, you have to have everything. Like, we have to make life as easy as possible for you. They definitely didn't do that, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I feel like I've done a bad job of that. But yeah, whatever. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, okay. There's a lot of zombies in a hole with me. So you asked me, introvert or extrovert. I feel like I know the answer, but I want to hear you say it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously I'm an introverted person, but I also feel like I have been changing a lot. I changed a lot when I started doing content because I started doing content to be a person that I liked more. Like, I didn't like the me that I was.
Okay.
And I started doing this because I was like, God, I really need some way to express myself and to interact with people that I'm comfortable with. And when I saw people doing this, I was like, oh, well, this could be the thing. This could be the way to improve myself. And I did.
So who did you see
then,
first? Who was the first? Who was the inspiration behind it all?
It was Kurt. Like, Kurt was definitely the like light bulb for me. Not just as far as making content, but I've embarrassed him enough over the years by telling him, like, him explaining his introvertedness and just like his social construct was life-changing to me, because I had never met anybody that was so open about that stuff and just talked about it like it was normal, and kind of like had accepted it, that he enlightened me to the fact that, you know, other people like this exist, and that it was okay. You know, it was okay to feel that, oh, I just keep breaking things, dude.
So were you like starstruck? Do you have a pick that's not Silk Touch? Is that what's going on?
Well, just for like working, like, you know, for doing the non-ABBA things.
Okay, but you should not have it on your bar right now. We're
I moved it. Just for you. Listen, it's hard to be interviewed. Being interviewer is easy.
Is it? I find it to be the opposite. I can easily talk about myself all day long. So was it weird meeting Kurt the first time? Like, were you like starstruck, or was it just like, okay, I know him because I've heard enough of his stuff over the years that like it's not weird?
We had like gotten to the point where I was a frequent flyer in like comments. I almost died, and stuff like that. And like, he knew of the name, but we did not know each other. And I first met him at the Mindcrack meetup in Orlando.
Are you serious? I didn't know you were at that. You were at that?
Also, by the way, the first time I met you.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it was great.
And
you know, the only person I remember meeting there is Brian for some reason. It's because he wore that stupid Google Glass. That's the reason.
He made himself known.
Yeah,
he went there with like, the intentions of being known.
Yeah,
and I did not. So I walk up to him. I'm there with like a group of my friends, and I'm like very, very early into making content. It wasn't something I was just still doing it just for the sake of like, this is for me. Like, I'm not doing this to be anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went up to him and I was like, hi, thanks, really appreciate it. Hey, can you sign this? And I walked away. That was it. And I turn around and there's like two of my friends sitting there with their arms crossed, and they're like, you go back there right now. And you talk to them again.
That's great.
We did talk a little bit more. Creeper.
Listen, it felt good.
I'm glad they did, but still, like, I don't think any real connection was made there. He doesn't remember me being there.
Okay.
So.
Well, yeah, I don't remember it. I barely remember that. You know, I have so few memories from that event. I remember that they sold me multiple bottles of alcohol at the end of the night because everything was closed, and I was like, we wanted to get some drinks, but everything's closed. That's one of my few memories. Like, I have so few memories from that event. It was such just a whirlwind.
You were sweating from head to toenail. Like,
yeah.
I've now met you a bunch. I've never seen you like you were that night.
I was like that in London too. Did you?
No.
Yeah. London was really hot. There was like a heat wave happening. Anyways, this is not important. But you got Kurt into cars. Like, you've influenced that man.
Yeah, which is pretty wild. And yeah, once we started to like actually make content together, it still took a while. Like, I was like shaking in my boots like every time that we would do something, because I didn't want to be so awkward that I, you know, off-put him or like just made his content worse. That was always the thing I didn't want. I was like, oh God, I'm just gonna like ruin this man's career because I'm in his videos.
God, that was me the first time he invited me on the Flobathon. My
got
game
kicked from the
just
server.
crashed, apparently.
Oh, we both got kicked from the server.
Okay, the server's probably dead. All right, so we're back. Server died. We didn't die though. We're great.
No.
So we were talking about Kurt and cars and your time knowing Kurt. Oh, I think the last thing I said is he invited me to a flobathon, and I was equally terrified.
Yeah.
Because I was just like I knew Kurt a little, but it wasn't like me and Kurt had spent any time talking to each other, and like
Right.
he's always felt so professional, I guess. I don't know how to put
The
it.
damn radio voice. The radio voice just makes him very intimidating.
Yeah. Yeah. And
which is funny because he's so squishy. You know, it's really hard to make Kurt actually like mad or offended or stuff, or you know, he's pretty easygoing, but
he doesn't come across easygoing to me.
Right.
Kurt has always made me nervous. I don't know. I know this is an interview for you, and we're just sitting here talking about Kurt. But I mean, I've said it to you for years. I don't know if we're friends, me and Kurt. I think we are, but at the same time, like sometimes I'm just like whenever I got divorced, I called Seth. Like Seth was who I called. He was my guy to like talk to. And a lot of people probably don't realize like how good of friends Seth and I are, but like he was and I can't imagine being like, I'm going to call Kurt up.
Right.
So, you know, I don't know. It's just weird. But anyways.
Yeah. Like I also feel that way. Like I am pretty sure that me and Kurt are friends, but only pretty sure.
Right. You never know with Kurt.
and it's still, yeah, like we're good friends, but I like when something dramatic happens in life, or if I'm really down in the dumps about something, Kurt's not the person I call, and it's not out of like disrespect for him or anything like that. It's just like I don't want to burden this man with my problems, and I don't know. I guess it's just part of his presence that makes us feel that way.
Yeah, he's a different type of person. He's also got a really good sense of style. We should stop talking about Kurt. This is not an interview for Kurt. But the first time I met him in person, he showed up with his like man purse, and I'm like, only the most confident of people can pull that off. And like
Right.
you don't exactly come across that way until but yeah, Kurt's an enigma. Anyways,
Yeah.
let's talk about Conedodger, because that's who
Never
we're
met him.
interviewing. So how did you find? So you found Mindcrack through Kurt, right? But did you instantly start going to other people, or were you just like? Because Kurt was more like Farlands or bust, and it always felt like we're talking about Kurt, but it felt like we like did him dirty. Because like anytime he would actually get excited about something on the server, people would be like, "Let's reset it." So
It was. I think like a lot of this has gotten fuzzy, but I think the connection was the first time he took part in UHC. I think that's what really got me interested in Mindcrack and started looking towards other Mindcrackers. I mean, this was also my first interaction with Let's Playing. Like that was a whole brand new concept to me. So I didn't really know much about all of that. But as soon as, UHC, I guess 3 happened, then I was hooked, and then I just started exploring to everybody.
you probably went
also
to me
know
then
that
because I killed him in that one.
Right. I think that's most likely how that, connection was made. But also, I know I saw some of Co's Quest, and that was through my, budding interest in Minecraft, because my interest in Minecraft was very new then too, as it was for everybody.
Right.
So yeah, I think there was quite a few people that I came across, but UHC 3 is what cemented it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was a weird time as well, because I hate to just talk about other people, but people give Badge such a hard time because it's growing the wheat in that one. But meanwhile, Doc literally fished for the entire UHC and talked about how dumb the game mode was. And it's just like no one ever went to Doc, about Doc about that. But anyways,
Right.
When was the first UHC you were a part of?
I don't know the answer to that. I have no idea.
Gardax or Steve in here. They know all those things.
I know that I was part of the charity ones first, because that's kind of where my paths crossed with Mindcrack.
Yeah, you joined at a weird time when things were shifting in position, and like there was a time when if you joined the server, like you instantly got like 50,000 subscribers or whatever. Just like these are bonus subscribers. But then by the time you and like Chad and people like that joined, it wasn't the same beast.
Right. Like I was already, by the time I joined Mindcrack, I was probably happy doing my own stuff, and joining Mindcrack wasn't really even like on my radar. It wasn't like, oh, this will be the next great thing. I knew that ship had pretty much already sailed.
Mm-hmm.
It was just something.
How did you end up? How did you get here?
PUBG.
Oh, we were playing PUBG before you joined the server?
Yep.
Okay, I did not remember that.
Yep. I think us playing PUBG a lot is what eventually was like, oh, well, you should be on the Minecraft server, and then that kind of spiraled from there. How I ended up like becoming friends with you to the point of like going to your house and doing stuff, that I don't know. I guess it's PUBG, but I don't know.
I don't know either. Are slime worth anything? Can they be? 100 points
Also,
each?
this cave has been crap.
I'm doing better here than I did whenever the other one we did. I feel like at least. I don't know. I have more diamonds.
That's good.
But that doesn't sound good that you're not also doing great. Because if you were also doing great, maybe we could beat Rich.
Yeah. I got lots of cave, but there's like no ores in it.
Okay. Well, that's no good. So what are your regrets in life?
Well, on January 7th, 1987, I was born. Content-wise, like there's always a lot, like after the fact, thinking about like series I did or videos that I did that were successful, and I didn't go ahead and like just plunge into that and do more. I look back and I'm like, what was I thinking? Like, I almost think I was so convinced that I would never have success making content because I didn't start it to be successful. I just started it as a thing, that I was constantly like self-sabotaging myself of success because I refused to not do the things YouTube wanted me to do, you know?
Yeah, no, I understand that. Did you ever, so I've experienced where a series or something kicks off and it actually scares me to the point of stopping it. Did you ever have that?
Yeah, kind of. I think the thing that probably lifted me from this being a hobby to something that I wanted to do like as a job is I started playing a game called Automation, which is a game exclusively about cars. I was basically the first person to ever Let's Play that game. Like,
oh, I didn't know that.
Period. And those Let's Plays got picked up by those developers, and they were reposting them.
Oh.
And it was very, very early into me doing this, and I was extremely awkward and not good at it. Like, very not good at it. And those were getting like 20, 30,000 views.
Okay.
Which is something that I have never, ever gotten since. And I tried to continue it, but the comments were just like not good. People did not really like me. They did not really like my opinions about cars or what I was doing.
This is shocking to me because you're like the car guy. Like, I feel bad because I always, whenever I have a car problem, you're the person I think of. Like, who can I call to talk to it about? But I also don't want to be like, I only talk to Cone whenever I have a car problem. And so, like, I try to avoid
a generator
that.
problem.
Yeah, it's a different engine. Okay, listen, it's fine. I can ask about different engines. So yeah, like, but to me, like, you're the most knowledgeable person in my life in terms of cars. So to hear that someone thought your opinion on cars is invalid is wild to me.
The automotive enthusiast world is way more toxic than the gaming world, and I think you might find that to be surprising.
Yeah, this is all shocking to me. Like, what?
People in the automotive world have extremely strong opinions and are very dedicated to their opinions. And it's just like, if you don't do things the way that they do things, then you are irrelevant and you are stupid, and they do not hold back on saying such. And the gaming world can absolutely be that way. You know that damn well.
Yeah.
But
so
what
did
I
you
found
find
was-
that because you switched your streaming content to mostly cars for a while? I feel like you haven't been doing as much of that lately, though. Is there a reason you've done less of that? Is it because of the people?
It's not the people. I think by the time I started doing in real life car stuff, I had kind of matured enough as a content creator that I was less afraid of that kind of stuff. And the automation stuff definitely pushed me to the point of being able to do it, because making automotive content costs money.
Right.
Making gaming content does not.
I mean, to some degree it does. You got to buy the game, but yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when I did cooking. Like, that's expensive.
Right. The best, automotive video that I ever have made barely covered the cost of the parts I put into that video.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So it's like, it's not an easy thing to get into. If I had the choice, I still wouldn't just do that, though. I still love making gaming content, and it's the thing I always come back to. I do regret that never ended up taking off, because it's like when you have a really big, passion, and you think that's going to be the thing, and then some other thing is what ends up being, your thing. You're always going to regret that other part of you not getting to express itself.
You get excited about something, but then the people don't get excited about it, and you're like, well, I guess I can't do this, and that's really a shame.
Yeah. And it makes that hobby feel not as satisfying anymore.
Yeah.
That's difficult.
What's your favorite car thing you've done?
It's probably the ramp truck, like that whole process. Like that was just like, I was at a very big turning point. I had literally just quit my job and decided to, pursue content full time.
Was this your Home Depot job?
Yeah.
Okay.
So despite the fact that I was probably making $1,000 a month in content at that point, like tops. And at that point I said, I quit. I'm going to do this full time, which is not smart. Kids out there listening, do not do as I do. Do as I say. But there was a lot going on in my life at that point. Like I was creeper. I was not a happy lad.
Was this you were still in Florida, or had you moved to North Carolina at this point?
No, I was still in Florida. Interestingly, I bought that truck up here. That truck came from very close to my house.
I thought you were already living here when you bought the ramp truck. I guess I misremembered this.
No. I think one of my favorite pieces of content is driving that ramp truck from Florida to
I
North
remember
Carolina.
that, actually. So, yeah, I did know that. I just forgot, I guess. Because, I remember that.
Me and my cousin just like loaded up the 240, and we were like, we either make it or we don't, and it doesn't matter. We're just going to do it. And that was one of the most, rewarding and fun experiences that I've had. Probably that, and everything to do with, that truck. I bought that truck on credit card.
Oh, my God. Okay, I didn't know that.
I only had $2,000 saved up, and it was like $3,500. And I scrambled, and I asked some friends. I'm like, I just need a little cash, and I still came up short. And the night before we were leaving, because we were going to drive up and buy it and drive it back, which did not end up happening, I went to the ATM and I took a cash advance on my credit card to finish out buying that. So it was that level of like, I needed to do this. Like mentally, I just needed to take a plunge into something.
Well, that's cool.
And I don't regret it.
Yeah. You know, I wish I had your know-how because I still pay for oil changes, for example. Which, you know, it's terrible. And I recently like had my car serviced with things that I probably could have done, and like I needed new brakes on the Beetle, and he charged me like $300 in labor, and it's like I know Cone could do this, but I like didn't want to bug you about it because I mean you've changed my brakes before, but yeah, I don't know.
And I love doing that stuff. But
yeah, I know you're super busy
life,
these days too, though.
Yeah, life has not treated us well lately. So yeah, my ability to do that is not there.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, it's definitely a skill that I wish I had better access to. How much time do we got left?
1 minute.
Oh my God, it's so. Oh no, oh no. I feel like you should do more frequent, like, "Hey guy, we're almost out of time."
I like the pressure. I like it when
I found emeralds.
When they're like, "Oh my God." What was that?
I found emeralds.
Oh, you're the first person to find emeralds.
Oh, good. I did something.
That's 10 points.
How many?
10 points each.
Oh, that's pretty good. I found 2. Oh, diamonds
Nice.
here too. Oh my God, last minute wins.
Get it all. 28 seconds.
Oh, I got it. Okay. All
I'm
right.
in a dead end of a cave, although I found a lot of diamonds you passed, so it's fine.
Oh, huh. I found a lot of diamonds this time.
Good.
Well, is there anything I haven't asked you that you really wanted to talk about?
A million things.
Right.
I can't think of them in 14 seconds, though.
Oh my God, I found a number of diamonds.
Just get more diamonds. That'll make me happy.
All right, I got them all. I did it.
Oh, there's a timer. Drop
Oh,
it.
no.
Drop your pick. I mean, you tell me that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, drop your pick, Conedodger. You're out of time.
Thank you. I will do that. What do I do
I
now?
wanted to ask you how you came with the name Conedodger. I mean, I'm sure it's car related, but like
It is car related. This goes back a ways. So the 240 part, you know the 240. You've ridden in the 240.
yeah.
That was my first car. That was like
Oh,
my
really?
high school, not the one I have now, but a similar, like the same years. and
Oh,
everything.
okay. So you've had more than one 240.
I've had 9.
Oh my God!
At one point in life, I owned 3 at once.
You're like me with Beetles.
Kinda, yeah. I was very obsessed as like a high schooler with them, and it was like my dream car. And when I finally got one, they started to become pretty popular, and they started to become popular in the sport called drifting.
Okay.
Drifting became super popular.
I didn't know drifting was
And-
considered its own sport. I thought it was just when your car slides.
No, yeah, it's its own. It's a whole thing now. I did not like drifting. I thought it was silly. I thought, I was, into racing my whole life and into cars, and drifting to me was like, it's just like figure skating. It's not. That's not motorsports. Like,
Okay.
what are they doing? That's not interesting to me. Which was silly of me to have that opinion, but
You're
it's
like
what
the
I
rest of
thought.
the auto people.
Right, exactly. just a hater for no reason. But I fell in love with a sport called, or not, motorsport, we'll say, called autocross, which
Okay.
is like small closed course racing. It's very approachable, which relates to me because, perpetually poor. So it's something that anybody could do. You could take your car and go around this little enclosed course and compete for time. And Conedodger comes from like the whole act of it. Basically, you're just a bunch of people out there dodging cones.
Oh.
That's the shtick. And that's not a name that I came up with. It's actually the name of a Live for Speed, which was a game server that I used to frequent, the Conedodgers. So I stole the name from them.
Okay. All right. How
But
old
this
were you
is
whenever
like-
you were doing this?
I think my first time when I was 20.
Okay.
I know I didn't tell my parents. I had very protective parents, and they, they just wanted what was best for me, and didn't want me to get in and over my head on things. So I took my car like an hour away from town one weekend, and it did my first autocross without them knowing.
Oh wow! Did you tell them after? I'm assuming.
I think I've mentioned it a few times in like video, and my dad does watch stuff pretty frequently, so I think he knows. But it's not something I ever went to them and was like, "Hey, did you know?"
Oh, okay. How was that? Like, I mean, I don't have any family left, so I don't have anyone that watches my content that I'm like feel a little awkward about them watching it. And maybe that's more freeing to me because I can just say whatever and no one's going to be like, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
But do you ever edit yourself a bit because you're like, "Oh God, Dad and Mom might hear these words"?
Years ago, yes. It definitely like, and my dad got involved with it. Maybe I guess probably right when I started that Ram Truck project. I think that like really got him interested in watching stuff. And I did that series called Ran When Parked.
Oh yeah.
He was a huge fan of that. Really loved that. And now he's like, he's very well known in my community. Like everybody knows who my dad is. And that part of it, to me, it's really special to me. Like I really enjoy that. And I think getting older and becoming a parent, I don't have a lot of inspiration to be secretive. Like I don't have to hold back from him. Like that's he knows I'm an adult and he knows that, you know, I've made my own mistakes in life and I don't know. There's a good degree of openness between us and I like the way that
I mean,
has
that's cool.
evolved.
I wish my dad was an engineer. When you were talking earlier about being an engineer, that was what my dad did. And so like, I wish he was alive. First off, to ask him why the hell the windows in my house don't open. Because he built my house and like, I'm
Right.
still mad about that. So like, if he could just answer that one question, it would really be nice.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you're an engineer. Why are you so stupid? But yeah, I never got that opportunity. And like, you know, my first like online experience was with the Commodore and him in the 80s. So like to get his opinion
It was
on
the
where,
80s, man.
yeah, to get the opinion of like where the internet and everything is going from someone like that would
Yeah.
be interesting. But you know, I am digging my way. By the way, I have 3 diamonds that don't count. I found them digging my way
okay.
out. So
I did find the actual entrance. I'm proud of myself for that.
okay, you're doing better than me. I'm still just digging.
There was definitely an era where, like, me and my brother have a very, very good relationship. Like, my brother was my first friend, and I did not make friends very well, so I definitely like bugged him a lot growing up. Like, most siblings, I feel like, grow away from each other a bit, and he did not get to experience that. So yeah, he was a big part of like me making content early on, and him being there made me feel more comfortable.
Is he an older brother or younger?
He is older. He's 4 years older than me.
Okay.
So he's like, he's
Oh,
old
so
like
y'all
me.
were a good age, like growing up together. Then you weren't
Yeah,
too
yeah,
far
yeah,
apart, etc.
Right.
I feel like that's a
Yeah.
problem that me and my brother like we're like 9 years apart, and so like I don't know,
Right.
we just
Yeah,
kind of never.
that's-
I don't ever talk to him. He could die, and I could die. Nobody would know.
So like,
Does he
in
watch
his
your
early
content?
days, he's kind of probably moved on a bit because, you know, his life got more busy and complicated. So I don't see him as much these days. But I don't know. Even him, there's nothing that I've ever said that I was like, ooh, I don't want my brother to see this. So like, that's been nice.
Yeah.
I guess I've never really thought about how lucky I was that I had that good enough of a relationship with my family that I never felt like I had to hide this from them, even if it was incredibly cringy. Like those first couple of years of doing this and being so bad at it, and like knowing that they watched it is like,
That's kind of where I'm at with my daughter now. She's got friends that know, and they watch and they comment to her about things, and she's like, for the love of God, never mention I exist again. Don't mention my boyfriend. Like, I have like a list of undone things I'm not supposed to talk about anymore, and I try my best.
I guess we didn't really get into the whole parenthood thing.
Yeah, I was going to actually ask you, like, do you ever wonder, because when I was early on making content, I often thought, like, oh, it's going to be interesting one day, because, like, I wish I had, like, my dad talking about things in life and like a recording of like history basically from his perspective, and our kids will have that to some degree, like more some than others, but do you ever think about that? Like,
I do, and it is something that makes me there's a little bit of the cringe factor, but it's also something I really enjoy, especially as an older parent. Like, I know since having kids older in life that I won't be around for as long as, some kids have their parents. And I think it's going to be nice to have, this kind of like recorded slice of my life. And now it's, been almost 15 years.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big chunk of time. And I've always been a very open creator. Like, I talk about my life way more than I talk about the gameplay. So there's lots of videos of me really laying it all out there, like really.
Do you feel like that style has gone away a bit? Because I feel like that's where I started, was just talking.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of died a bit in terms of what works if you're trying to go for the algorithm.
True that doesn't work as well anymore for numbers. But I also think that it works better for building an audience that cares. Mm-hmm. I have never been successful on YouTube or Twitch, in my opinion. Like, never did I get to the point of like, hot damn, I made it. But my audience that was there cared enough to lift me up to make this a thing.
Right.
And I don't think I would have gotten there if I wasn't so authentic about everything and like, was pouring my heart open. So yeah, I see it both ways.
Yeah, I feel like content will change, but you won't. So like being yourself is probably the best bet in terms of like building a lasting community.
And yes and no. Like, yes, it's still me, but also I do change. Like, I do see myself evolving as a person, and they get to see that too.
Oh yeah, sure.
Bye, Armo.
Sure.
Yeah, we're still talking here, bud. A little jump in the gun.
All right, let me put my stuff in here. I'll take 3 diamonds out of my stack because they don't count.
Keeps bedonging into our Discord. Everybody's here. What?
Oh, the meeting's almost time.
They moved us. Oh, it's meeting time.
Okay.
I've
done it.
All right. What should I do?
Oh, and now you put your... Jesus Christ. You put your things in here and someone tabulates them. Hopefully not me. Oh, wait. I accidentally put the diamonds in here. There we go.
Oh.
The three. The three.
God. It's just so nice to see those 2 emeralds there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I got 33 diamonds.
Wow, that's a lot. We did really much better this time, I think, maybe.
Right. 29 gold, 7. Barely any lap. Oh, you also got 2. Stack and a half of redstone's cool.
I thought I got more redstone than I did, but I guess not.
I feel like this has to be a higher number, right?
It seems like it. Just the diamonds alone, and then the emeralds.
And then the emeralds. All right.
I feel like I got more gold here than I did in the Mesa.
Yeah, I didn't know, so that might balance it out. All right, magic. Boop, 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 boop.
It's not vanilla.
60 diamonds.
That's a lot. You get to take this one, right? Like, this one's yours.
It's up to you. You're the host of the show.
Okay, well, yeah, then you get to take it.
All right, so you're going to add it up, right?
No.
All right.
I don't even know what any of them's worth.
All right, well, we can compare. So last time we had 33 diamonds.
Okay, well,
this time we have 60.
That's a lot more.
Last time we had 25 lapis. This time we have 4.
What's lapis worth?
That's 5 points.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What's time diamonds? It's 79 gold. Diamonds is 7. Emeralds is 10.
Okay. All right. I didn't know we were in an extreme hills biome. Where are the extreme hills? I guess
Yeah,
those are kind
same.
of extreme.
79 to 72 gold. So not too big there.
Okay.
Redstone. Last time we had 100.
Oh, we got a lot more redstone.
Time we got 133. Iron should be lower.
Yeah, we had a lot of iron last time.
All right. All right.
What? Why are you laughing?
I've added it up. Oh, here. I'll tell you the number so that you can put it on the board and I'll be surprised, okay?
Oh, okay. How are you gonna be surprised? Okay.
Just for the people.
Okay.
It's 1,054.
What was the last one?
It's like 6 higher than that.
Oh
That's all
my
the numbers go
god.
down.
Okay. All right. Well, take your spoils. You get it all. Winner
I'm the
takes it
winner?
all. You're the winner today, Cone.
Yay!
You won.
That's the first emerald ore I've picked up. That's cool.
I feel like emeralds don't have the
that.
same value they used to now that you just trade for them so easily.
Yeah. We should just do another ABBA interview where it's just us talking about Minecraft. Like the changes to Minecraft, the state of Minecraft.
Yeah.
I feel like both of us have plenty of rants about that.
Yeah, lots changed. Some good, some bad. But I feel like, I don't know, it's nostalgia though.
Yeah.
What do we know? We're old.
It is nostalgia, but there's also some stuff that's just like infuriating to play.
Why does it say WXYZ? All right, Cone, we've done it. Does my name go first on this now? This time?
Yeah, it gets to be Good and Cone.
Okay, good.
Thank you for interviewing me, by the way.
Cone. I hope I did justice. Have you done
that was
Nevers?
You know how Nebris is. He's only active on the server for like a month, and then
Yeah.
we'll never see him again. 3 times I went up to him and was like, hey, do you want to go do ABBA? And he's like, oh, no, not now. Like, he was nervous about it. He didn't want to do it.
Oh, he was scared.
Yeah.
He's got secrets. I don't have white dye, so.
Oh.
I got an
got plenty of
achievement.
bones from. Good job. Here, I'll help you out. Boop. There.
Nice.
1054.
Yeah, 1054. Congratulations, you beat Cone and Good.
Us together, very, very good average.
Yeah,
very average scores. We're right in the middle both times.
I'm gonna add them two together, and we beat Elrich! Yay!
Would we beat? Let's see. Fedrin was 1398 and 977. No, I think
We beat her one time. Wait,
Yeah.
Fedrin did it twice?
Fedrin did do it twice. We have like 2 more interviews with Fedrin to go.
Why so many?
Have you ever talked to Fedrin?
Yeah, but mostly about penises.
Okay. Well, even if you ask that, you're going to get a half hour of answer. In the first episode, we made it through 1.5 of my questions.
Oh my god. Okay.
And in the second episode, we hit 2 questions. So, yeah.
All right. Yeah. She likes to talk. Streamer in her. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Cone. Let's stand over here.
Will do.
This is the thing. Oh, yeah. You got to get naked. You put your boots are still on.
There.
All right. Look, here or there. Or
Yeah.
there. Oh, whoops.
Oh,
Oops. Oh, God.
Do I break one? Okay, I'll break one.
Okay. We both listen.
Okay.
You're beautiful with
Okay.
your flower. Where can people find you?
You can find me on the internet on YouTube, Conedodger, or Conedodger Motorsports if you like car stuff, or on Twitch at Conedodger240. I'm mostly active on Twitch and the gaming channel these days. I'm also on Instagram and Blue Sky. I use both of those pretty regularly, and Conedodger240 for both of those.
All right. Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure getting to know you.
Yeah.
Now you must die. All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Thanks for having me. It was great. Loved it.